Morning, guys. Rainy Saturday morning here for me. Not much going on. Things could have been worse. I'm over here on the East Coast where that hurricane was raging up the east side of the country, and I guess we dodged a bullet. They said it went out to sea, so the rain could have been much worse today. It's been raining for the past 2.5 days or so, so the ground is saturated. But we dodged a bullet, so no big rainstorm or anything going on today. Just a lot of drizzle. Woke up early today. I had a appointment for my car. I went and got my alignment done. I'd been doing work on my car. If you recall, I had replaced this strut mount and I had put on lowering springs on the car. That's probably been about 3 months ago or so, or maybe a little bit longer. Actually, about 4 or 5 months. But I noticed my car was pulling to the left a bit, so I decided to go ahead and get the car aligned. I made an appointment at Subaru of Winchester out where I live. It's the first time I've been there. I actually purchased my car in Hagerstown, Maryland, but getting there to do service on my car is a pain because they only do service on the weekdays, and of course I have to be at work. So I've never had a service appointment at the dealership where I bought my car. So I made an appointment at this place because it's a lot closer. And I gotta say, man, I was really impressed with the service. Had an 8 o'clock appointment. As soon as I got there, I rolled right into the bay, and they took down my information, noted the problem. I sat down in their very nice, clean waiting room, and my car was done in about 35 minutes. And much to my amazement, they didn't charge me. Alignment was $90. He said it was out of whack. I don't have the exact spec sheet on what the problem was, but like the camber and toe was off on one wheel, and another one had the camber off and the toe on another, and they did a four-wheel alignment. He said it was within warranty, and they didn't charge me. And on top of that, to boot, I got a nice little complimentary thank you card and some cookies from one of the local bakeries. So I thought that was really cool and excellent service. When the survey comes in over email, they will definitely be getting a 10 from me, and I hope that relationship continues. I'll definitely be going back for future service when I need it. Some other thoughts. While I was in the showroom waiting, they had a 2016 WRX in silver. It had all the updates to it, the new updates. It had the larger 18-inch wheels, and it had the turn signal integrated into the mirrors here, and a couple other niceties. Car looked nice, but I wasn't totally wowed by it. It didn't make me feel bad for having a 2015. But what I did notice and note were the larger wheels on it. And I can honestly say I like the new design of the wheels, but I do not like the larger 18-inch wheel on this car. And I mean, you can go online and look and see videos for it, what it looks like. I guess it looks pretty good online, but in person, the wheels just look too big to me for this car, which, will affect my decision when I go aftermarket wheels. I'm seriously considering staying with the 17-inch size and then just going with a wider wheel for a little bit more rubber and fill out that fender out to the edge of the car. But I may stay with 17s as opposed to going to 18, because if I go to 18, of course, it's going to increase my ride height by about half an inch. And the wheels almost look too big for the car. It almost looked like it was sitting on roller skates or something. I don't know, you see those cars where people put like 22s on them and it just looks ridiculous. It was borderline that with this car. I kind of didn't like the look. I like this smaller wheel. I think Subaru got it right with this. I know a lot of people complain that these wheels are too small. I think it's more so the design than the actual size of the wheel. Maybe I'm wrong. But I kind of like the smaller wheel because it goes for that kind of old school 60s, 70s cars where the wheels were a little bit smaller, and it kind of kept handling performance in check without, increasing the wheel. And you go to a bigger wheel, it just offsets everything: your suspension, your handling, your roll characteristics, all of that stuff. Sure, it puts more rubber under the wheel, under the car, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. I think if I go with a wider wheel, and I know some people say wheel spacers, I have my own opinion on wheel spacers. I don't think I'll be doing wheel spacers. I'm going to keep the stock rims for winter use, and I'm going to get some aftermarket wheels and throw on some summer rubber for the summertime. What else? Again, just rambling thoughts. I like the SPT exhaust. I'm thinking maybe I might go that route. It's either between that or the Subi Speed exhaust, catback exhaust, and then just get me a nice J pipe and mate it to one of those two exhausts. It's also getting messy out here. It's that time of year. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get me the WeatherTech Digi mats for the front. They're the molded mats. I'm not going to do mats for front and back because nobody really sits in the back of my car too often. But I'm going to go with the WeatherTech Digi mats. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put an order in for those before the snow starts hitting. What else? What else? What else? Not much else. Haven't been doing too many upgrades on this car. Oh, here we go. Windshield washing fluid bottle. Anybody else have this problem? If you notice, it comes decoupled there, and the bottle kind of drops down into the car. So you have to line this thing back up. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Just line it back up and push it in. But it's kind of annoying because I have to do this every couple of days or weeks. And I don't know if there's a fix for that. But anybody else, check your water bottle and let me know, your fluid bottle, let me know if yours is doing that or not. But other than that, yeah, not much else going on with the car. It's still running great. Getting to be the cold season, so not going to be doing a lot of aggressive driving now. I'm going to have to calm it down a bit. I'm going to miss the warmer weather hoonery. And I'll just have to wait until things, start warming up again and I get my new wheels, and then I can really have some fun with the car. But other than that, no problems with this car. It's been running perfect like a champ so far. With the colder weather coming, I'm probably going to get me some AMSOIL for those cold weather starts and, run that in the winter just to help the engine out a little bit. And any other future updates or thoughts or anything else going on with the car, I'll be sure to post them up. Just stay tuned and have a good day.